It's K.Ho, and this is the post video behind the scenes. Before we start, I'm going to give Radu a little bit of treats, a little treat here to thank him for his hard work today. Is that a good boy? Good boy, Radu. So Radu has that. I wanted to introduce you to Kelly Wong. She is our operations person, and she brings years of experience in a different industry to real estate, which she really loves, and we're delighted that she's working with us. Now, let me tell you about what we did here. When we first saw this place, we were kind of blown away at how big it really is. It's 2 levels, it's 9-foot ceilings. You're also in this part of the city, super quiet. Okay, well, there's a car there, but still, super quiet. We first started out here where it was pretty plain and simple. So we added these tiles above the terrace, making sure that they would still have drainage and making sure that they would still be light and portable if you needed to, but defined the space. Now coming inside, the clients already had great flooring. And so it really was a matter of just updating some of the painting and some of the light fixtures. Because as you know, we always focus on lighting. Whether it starts from the light switches, to make sure they don't have the screws or whatnot to the actual fixtures. These are retrofit Halo ML4s. They had lights here that were okay, but we think this just added a little more elegance to it. Now over here, the dining fixture, this is similar to the one we use at a different listing. It's from Anthropology. It's got some enameling and some brass elements, pretty nice and warm. And we thought that just defining the spaces through lighting would be great. And speaking to that, let me show you this. So we all love our stuff, right? And so why not highlight it? So what we've done is we use an occupancy sensor inside, and when you open it, this happens. I mean, that's pretty dramatic. This is your closet without it, or your pantry. Well, yeah, you got stuff. But when you turn it on, or when it opens, that's pretty cool. So that can of coffee or can of jam, or the glass jar of jam looks a heck of a lot better that way. Now, we're in the kitchen, and the kitchen was a little challenging because, I'm not gonna lie, travertine floors down here, hard to kind of match. It was popular in 2000 when this development was made, but it's kind of hard to work with now. We weren't gonna have our clients change out the tile or do anything major like that, but we found stone countertops, quartz countertops that tracked that because they already had a great backsplash. We had our folks update the LED under cabinet lighting, got a new sink and faucet. I like this sort of brushed stainless steel look, and that tracks these new knobs. This was already here, we weren't gonna change that out. But what's really surprising is that our painters, they're really good. These were kind of glossy before, and now they're so soft and matte, it's really nice. And so that was a far better outcome, or far better solution than changing all the cabinets out, but making them more usable. But usability was something that drove this. This pantry, this is Kelly's idea, sort of a coffee station appliance-y type of thing. Before this, I just had like a wire shelf here, and it was okay, but didn't really lend itself to having both work surfaces here. So we asked the folks at one of the local vendors we use to build or to use these shelves as a shallower storage tank. These are actually upper cabinets. They adapted down here, and if you ever need, there's your fire extinguisher. But yes, it really worked out well. Now above, tracking the travertine, our good friends at City Lights helped us source this. It's a really cool totem fixture from local designer Pablo. As a Brazilian designer, he is based on Marin Street. Great fixtures that you've probably seen at many of our listings and at others. Coming over here, there's one detail in the bathroom. Now this bathroom was remodeled a few years ago. And it's okay, it had this live edge here, but it had this brass going on here, and it also had some stranger lights. So we changed it out, found a great paint that tracked both what was in the tile and what was on the stone, the colors here. Changed these guys out, and these are really cool, again from City Lights. they've got that little ribbed texture. I don't know if you can see it there, but also another detail you'll see, and Jordy and I will do a little fire drill here, just changing out the cover plates to coordinate with the paint color was another detail. And remember, everything's kind of brass here. We found the exact same, you can see the knob here, you can see it here, just to make sure that inside it was cohesive. And you can see it's dual on this side. You have the champagne brass, and then you've got the polished chrome. Same thing, but it tracks just to be consistent. Little details, that's what's important. Now let me show you upstairs where a lot of the big changes took place. So let's go along this way. Oh, he's done with his treat. Let me give him some more. He is a young 17-month-old puppy, right from the Guide Dogs from the Blind, and he hopefully will be with us for a long time. Right, Radu? Do I sit down? He came pre-named. Sounds a lot like Raffi, I know, but still. Oh, one thing, accent wall defined this space really well, tracked a color that was there here, and I think it just adds a bit of elegance. Now, the stairs, now this was interesting. Before they had wood stairs, the treads were different because there were two pieces of wood instead of one. It's a little confusing, a little optically weird. So we asked our friends at Carpet Contractors on Geary, and he came up with this really, really beautiful carpet, a little bit of herringbone, a little bit of motion, tracks the colors. There was a weird metal handrail here, and then I had it changed out to this beautiful piece of oak. And up here, this is the luxury part. I mean, having your own place that's not a loft or a mezzanine, but it's an actual floor, I mean, that's pretty cool. To that, they had crown molding already, but the walls were really plain. So we asked the contractors again to add this piece of sort of chair rail and sort of the molding to give these boxes here. Again, changing the cover plates from the ones with the screws and the old throws to something nice here. They capped that piece over here where there was just a wall, but now you've got a nice defined piece. Great workspace here. Updates to the lighting. The recessed cans were just switched out to different modules. I mean, the cans were there, but the modules were changed. And here we come to the bathroom. Say hi, Jordy. Jordy can say hi to himself. So before there was this kind of strange open vanity. It kind of worked in a weird Fifth Element way, but it didn't really. Again, we had the stone, and we had a really small mirror. So in this case, we had the contractors, asked the contractors to put this large piece of oak here. And they channeled an LED channel in here to get more functional and direct lighting. This also serves as extra storage for all those lotions, creams, contact solutions, all that stuff too. Big new vanity here. And this light with a full height mirror added really low. That's actually sort of rotates up and down if you wanted to change the light quality or whatnot too. So I think that brought this bathroom to that sort of next level. I mean, it was pretty cool in 2000, but in 2025, and you know, you've got this big area here, bathtub, stone, shower, that's fine. We didn't do too much there except for we updated the light above. And let me continue. So the other thing that was interesting, well, before that, I was talking about convenience and automation. When you walk in here, there's an occupancy sensor that now turns on a bank of track lights above. They're LED track lights. You can change the direction and whatnot too. There was a little dinky fixture here before, and now your closet is much more functional. Now, the biggest change was this. Before, this was just a curtain. It was open all the way that way. Not very private, not very luxurious. Now, on the other hand, see everybody? Tall doors, frosted glass, because the entrance was frosted glass too. Similar style in terms of the egg shape for the hardware, but this time with crystal. This is from M-Tech, and it just added that sense of privacy. The double door, I mean, it just feels pretty cool, I think. It feels like something grand, something nice, because you do have this grand space. This is a really big bedroom. The stagers actually put a smaller bed in here. We're like, no, emphasize the size here because you do have a lot of space here. So all these little touches, all these little updates add up to a lot. And for us, we always want to make sure our clients put their best foot forward. And part of that is just focusing on the details that really hopefully make the difference in everyone's mind. So that was the behind the scenes here at Masonic. 500 Masonic, number 8. It's an avenue, not a street, apparently. Will be on the market soon. You're probably seeing this in conjunction with the other video, the professional video that's linked here or there or somewhere. Just look it on the channel. I'm K.Ho, of course, at Vanguard Properties. You met Radu downstairs, you met Kelly, and Jordy behind there is our camera person, videographer, guru. And yeah, this part of the team of people who will help you prepare your property and sell it for more. Find out more on our website. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I will see you at the next one. Till then, take care, everybody.